Twitch. It's good to be back. Always kind of funny after a day off. I stream 6 days a week. So Saturday is my one day off, and it's like you forget what it's like to talk to yourself here on the computer. For one day, it feels weird to start a stream when I haven't done it since Friday. But good to see you guys. Astrobate, you were missing on Friday. We missed you. I have a friend in Vegas. He sent me a Facebook post about Fremont Street experience opening out there. What's going on? Are they trying to open up parts of Las Vegas, like restaurants and stuff? Good to see someone on sound. Nodge Papa 2020. All right, guys. The simul of suffering is going to begin in about 15 minutes. I've got the title, the stream title, posted as Sunday Simul for 25 brave volunteers to withstand the simul of suffering. It's hard work, and I don't want to do this every day, but it is challenging, and it's something that I kind of look forward to in a twisted sort of way. Warnaki guys, I've got the bamboo starter badges for everybody. I want to get to the other badges, but I don't have them yet. Haven't had time to set it up. So we'll look forward to that. I'm gonna start host new simul here, and we'll read this out quickly. Welcome everyone to the weekly simul here on lichess and Twitch. Follow the stream live on Twitch, of course. You can click the link. I've been playing chess for many years, have extensive experience teaching, communicating, and working with audio, video instruction. International Master William Pascal, USA, Hungary. Also check my YouTube channel, guys, and you can donate and subscribe if possible. Please do not join the simul. This is our most important announcement, because every week this happens. Please do not join the simul unless you can play for up to 3 hours. Target starting time is 6:45 CST, which is in about 12 minutes. And usually we finish about 3 hours after, so around 9:45 CST. Do not join the simul if you can't play for that long, or unless you're making a plan to lose in under 20 moves. I still don't recommend it. Be positive. All right. So guys, check out the YouTube, subscribe and donate. I appreciate all of you that do to aid to help make this better every week. All right, I'm going to take the subscribers to my Twitch stream primarily. And when I run out of those, we look for some regulars who attend my streams. And then we run out of those, we pick some random people with 100 games or more played here, rated games on lichess, Twitch. That's how it works. Mr. Coffee, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Mr. Coffee is our primary moderator. We've driven the others out of town. No, they left. They were pushed, or they left. Still got a few lurking around sometimes. We don't part on bad terms with our mods for the most part. But some people are strange. Mr. Slowhand donated 500 bits with a snowman. Mr. Snowman grind. Mr. Snowman grind. 500 bits, thank you, man. Someone had to mention the haircut. Thought I could evade it. It's like the elephant in the room. Yep. Elephant in the room. Thomas Reinson, welcome. You said Iceland? But did you say you were not living in... Were you from Iceland, living somewhere else? I can't remember now. Alright, I'm going to start taking subscribers here. Guys, thank you for your support. Asterbate, Mr. Slowhand, someone on sound. By the way, you can make a donation on Streamlabs. And you get a streaming donation, like someone on sound has a number of them up there. Someone on sound, partially sound, DK guy. Do follow, guys. Whether you can afford to make a donation or not, do follow. I've got no problem at all with one gift sub. We're a little short of gift subs this week. So if you want to gift a sub to someone, it's a good time to do it. We usually have the most viewers on Sunday. COVID-20, someone on sound, somewhat on sound. Where's your other one? I should get started here. Slightly sounder. You should make a new one every week. Is that too much work? All right, guys. So Asterbait, one of our biggest followers and longest subscribers, Amoeboid, also a subscriber. When I say subscriber, I mean a subscriber on Twitch every month. Mr. Slowhand as well. Nudge Papa, I think so. Pi Day, I think so. Save a Dog, probably a subscriber. Someone on Sound, definitely. Thomas Steinson is also a sub. We've got, guys, again, a warning and a call out to you guys. Do not play unless you can last 3 hours. Unless you have 3 hours to play. That's my only request. And no computers and no opening book, obviously. That goes without saying, hopefully. All right, what else? Nefidov's here. Good to see you. So a long time subscriber to the stream. Thank you for the haircut compliment. At least I still have hair. One of my college roommates, he didn't have hair already before we even finished college, so I feel pretty lucky. All right, so what do we got? Everybody's always embarrassed when you get a haircut. I'm sure it's a topic for stand-up comedy, but that's not my forte. All right. Yeah, don't expect the last 3 hours, but give it a shot. James. I think James was gift subbed by none other than his friend Bob, his alter ego. HCFP. All right. So what do we got? From the subscribers thus far, 10 players. We got room for 15 more. I try to be pretty close to 25. Only take 26 if it's like an accident. Someone sort of comes in at the last minute. Ayesta, I don't know if you're a subscriber or not, but you're regularly here. I can't remember. Dr. Elenikov, I think, is a subscriber now. I'm not sure. I think so. We're going to get started within like about 8 minutes. I aim to start by 6:45. So got 8 minutes to get this thing underway. I've got a lot of good players. These 1500s don't tell us how strong the players are, though. I hate that, the arbitrary 1500. In my opinion, it's one of the dumbest things on lichess. I don't know if anyone ever started a thread about it, but it's like utterly silly. And why do we need this arbitrary number? Just put a 0 there, you know? If there's no rating, then there's no rating. Why the arbitrary 15? It's just deceptive and weird. All right, Warnaki may be joining. Let us know, preferably in the next like 7 minutes or so. Ruslan Bear, I think we played before. 2-0. I like to play people I haven't played before. I like to play people I've played before, correction, that I've beaten. I don't like to lose, so you're not allowed to beat me. Done. Warnaki is joined. Where are you? There at the bottom, the W, it's sort of semi-alphabetical. Marky Twitch, we played once. That was a tournament? Was it last week's simul? I guess it was last week's simul I played him. But it's not Twitch, it's Markevich. I'm so used to saying Twitch all the time. I think everybody is named something Twitch. Markevich. I'm pretty poor at Polish pronunciations, so any pronunciation, so forgive me. I do like English and Hungarian, pretty much. All right. So we'll take some random, maybe. Looks like we're running out of subscribers. Move 11's here. Are you planning on playing? Let us know. If you guys are subscribers, last call. Last call for subscribers. Come on, Mr. Coffee's in. Move 11, yes or no? Yeah, accumulate your rating naturally. Why do we need this arbitrary 1500? Like, a lot of people are better than 1500. A lot of people are worse. Why does there have to be an arbitrary provisional rating number, you know? That was fine when they started the site. They thought, okay, we'll have this number, but like, let's get rid of it because it's deceptive and meaningless. Is there some reason why that needs to exist? Because it's sure as hell, like, it throws me off when I'm playing. I'm thinking like it's 1500s. No matter how much I play sometimes against unrated players, subconsciously looking at the number 1500 while you're playing people just makes you start to believe that they're 1500. And then after a while, I'm like taking them too lightly. I'm a solid 1300. Yeah, I think you're like 1402 to be exact. Nefridop subscribed with Twitch Prime. He subscribed for 34 months. Now that's among the leaders. Volume is a low. Anyone else know that volume? Notice that volume is lower? Anybody else? Damn. All right. Does anybody else? Sounds good to you? It's not a sub-only simul abject pawn, but I take the subscribers for the most part, DK guy, and then who's left over, the places I'll give out to regulars on the stream, and then finally like new players, if we have place. Anybody else with low volume? Because I want to look under system, but let me check in my control panel. I never find the right. Yeah, that's odd. It looks like maybe like someone, sorry, Move 11 is super sensitive. Sometimes my system sound gets adjusted by Microsoft down from 100 to 88, and it was set on 94 now, which is a really minor deflection. I think sometimes the system, like when there's like a Microsoft update or something, it just automatically does stuff to itself to save your hearing, you know. But anyways, all right. Much better now. Yeah, I raised it from 94 to 100. I didn't change it. It just must have gotten that way. Thanks to Microsoft. I love Microsoft, don't you? Abject Pawn, we'll let him in. Now, we need some lower rated players. I don't mean like the fake 1500s. Like people with legitimate ratings. Hisitnuns is here, up to 2134. An old friend of the stream. That's another 2134. I mean, the stronger players tend to gravitate toward my stream because I guess my explanations and my stream is geared to a kind of intermediate advanced level, and I don't want to be overly advanced, but I think that our average viewers are around 1900. So typically my simuls are quite strong. Like the average player is over 1900, which is much stronger than an average lichess simul. So I've got to get some of the lower players like to kind of balance it out. Otherwise I get slaughtered. Depends on how I'm feeling though. Sometimes we're better than others. What's up, guys? Let's get some let's take a look at the chat here. Thanks for putting that in, someone on sound. When starts the game? Johannes. They changed the format here. It looks different in the chat room. We're about to get started. We got like 1 minute. I'm going to start. All right, we've got 19 players. I need 6 more. One last scam for subscribers. If you guys are subscribers, let me know. Raphael just says 15. If you have less than 100 games, I'm not going to accept challenges from provisional accounts. Markevich is another really strong player. Played last time. But I need some lower rated guys, so please. Timur is $13.99. People under 1800, please. A couple players. Here's a player from Guatemala, but only 22 games, unfortunately. Maybe let him play. He's playing another game, though. I like that he's supported lichess, though. Made a donation. Support the site. That's awesome. All right. Anybody else asking politely to play? Ivac, please accept me. Pagb, please accept me. Pagb. All right. Do you have enough games, actually? Yeah. Ivag. Evog. In Hungarian. Evok. 17 games, sorry. Can't do that. Who else? A very interesting man, but 3 hours to play is too much. Yeah, I mean, it may not be your thing, the long game. Pretty please, Dr. M. I'm 1100 on chess.com, but Dr. M. From Norway. Norvegia. Not enough games. Boris. 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 Boris is right on the borderline with games. Adrian. I don't mean to discriminate against low rated players, but they tend to know less about etiquette, and oftentimes the really low rated players are more likely to like abort the game than the higher rated players. Higher rated players put more time into chess, so they know the rules, and you shouldn't like start the game and like quit after 2 moves. Germany, 43 games. A lot of new accounts with lockdown. Zebra GM. Zebra. We played once before. Let's take them. What are we up to? We've got 23 games. 2 spaces left. Warnaki could be a substitute for Bob, I suppose. For what? Do I want to know what you're talking about? There's a lot of things that Bob does, and not all of them are good. Lilian-dos. Dos. No, we got one more. Come on. Give me one more player. My guitar gently weeps. While my guitar gently weeps, we'll take him. All right, that's 25. We're going to start. I don't care. So, I'm white. I'm playing different stuff. Trying to play different stuff. A little bit of everything. Board 1. Abject pawn. All right. We'll start with our main guns, and then we'll work our way down. Warnaki, d4, maybe? Guys, good luck. Thanks, everybody, for signing up. Pi Day with c4. All right, we're about to start. We are started already. c4. I like to mix it up. c4, d4, e4. Different stuff. Dr. Elinikov. Thomas Treinson. The first game we played was pretty tough, if I recall. Black again. Twice in a row. It's a world record. I have these people, everybody has those opponents in over the board tournaments where you end up playing the same guy like 5 games in a row with black, or 5 games in a row with black, or with black. No, with white, I meant. It's funny how that works out. There's certain openings that are not allowed. The London system, the C3 Sicilian, the Slav defense. I should just make like a list. You get banned if you play any of these boring solid openings. Boring and solid is not allowed. All right, someone on sound. It's a good thing I'm white. You guys, no one made a comment about the double pandas. Macro panda visiting from America. Slipped through border control. No, he was secretly here already. Alright, what are we going to do with somewhat on sound? Keep him in the English loop. I want to win. Markevich, what was last time? I lost that game with white in the ending. I wanted to cry. I played like such an idiot at the end. I lost the draw in endgame. Is unlike me. Alright, here's a little e5. His advance is really good. We're going to have to be like very solid against him. Amoeboid, good defender. Very hard to beat Amoeboid even when you have a good position. He's so good in defense. Welcome guys to the stream. Please support the stream. Appreciate your donations. Mr. Slowhand donated 500 bits today. So let's see if anybody else is going to help out. We've got Blobix not here. He's absent. Jim is not here. Our other big supporter. Mr. Slowhand donated a gift sub. I did not notice that, and I appreciate it. We got Jim, WJ Loof, who's not here. So these three big supporters aren't here today. Baron's in chess. He hasn't been around in a while. Alexander's Horse, Osmir's, and Coach like funny that most of these players aren't here today. Just Slowhand. Of all the people who donated, it looks like. Troll, you're a tiny bit late. Sorry, Chess 960 is not allowed today. HTFP gets on the list with 100 bits. I should have been a panhandler. I learned a lot playing, you know, chess for money in Harvard Square for all those years. It wasn't that long, actually. E4. There's something nice about always being black. I like playing black. I kind of feel like it's better for me because I like counterattack. Oh, Nefedov. What am I going to do with Nefedov? It just started. Asterbate. What's up, man? Good to see you. All right, Dmitry lost. We've got to be careful with him because he seems like he plays the white side of the Sicilian well, and that's my main go-to defense. What did I play? I really don't want to go into that again. That F3 line against the Sicilian starting to piss me off. Wonder what he does against the Pirates defense. Launch Pop is very solid and usually plays the Slav, I think, which I hate. Mr. Coffee. Mr. We need like an anti-Mr. Coffee opening. Tomas Franson just gifted a tier 1 sub to Abject Pawn. We've got 2 gift subs today. Thank you. Rolling with the Dutch. Dutch is good against everything, but I think Knight F3. It's not that good against Knight F3. It doesn't lose or anything, but I think it's less good. But there's no refutation. Speaking of Knight F3. Okay, Timur Gariev. Never met him. Mr. Slowhand, our biggest supporter, 1,700 bits this week. What are we going to do? The French, no. I can't handle the French, although he's very good in King's India, and I should be careful about what I do there. Now, yeah, Ayeste is a threat to play the London system. Just not in the mood for that. We'll play C5, something different. Professional move order. Hash pipe. Your bamboo. Do I accept students for lessons? Yes. So, Max, I'll just call you Max. Yeah, Max, I've been teaching chess for many, many years, off and on. For a while, I was doing other stuff, but in the last 4 years, I've been back to working on chess full time. So, definitely, you know, sometimes I don't have time to take on new people if I'm busy, but at the moment, I might be able to handle one other student. So, if you want to send me a message, video chess trainer at gmail.com. You can message me here on lichess as well to my handle Sparkle Horse. I forgot Notch Papa plays the French. God darn it. I was thinking, what was I thinking? Well, I was thinking it's a Slav coming, and the French is just as bad. So it's no matter what you do against him, you got something annoying. You can't avoid a solid, annoying defense. That sucks. It's either French or Slav that's banging your head on a cement wall. Okay. Save the dog. What are we going to do? Something different against him. Guitar. Owie offers a draw. Now, we put ourselves in an awkward situation here. Obi, if you just don't want to play, you shouldn't have signed up for the simul. If you have to go, it's like an emergency, then type something in the chat like I have to go. All right? In the simul chat. Can I even see the simul chat? There it is. Ovi, if there's some emergency, we need a Spanish translator because I can't say it clearly enough in Spanish. Like my Spanish sucks. Tell him if he needs to abort the game, he can have a draw. But I don't want to just offer draw because you're waiting for my second move. It takes a while to get these games rolling. So don't be, please try to be patient. It definitely takes a few, but it's a 3-hour simul game. So offering me a draw on move 2 with black is kind of a weird thing to do. James. Vornaki. So the Dutch against knight f3. We'll see. His notes with the Panov. And then bishop c4, which I don't recommend against this so early. Asterbay has played that before. Dr. Allen. Happy Sunday. Cheers, everybody. I was invited by a chess organizer to take part in a tournament here at Lake Balaton in June. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't think I'm going to accept. I got too much work to do. Plus, I don't trust traveling yet. I mean, I don't think I'm going to do that, honestly. I got the message today. I'm like a really, really high demand. I'm in high demand because if you're holding like an international tournament inside of Hungary, the borders are closed to non-Hungarian like passport holders. So if you have an international tournament you want to have in June and they don't open the borders, it's going to be kind of hard to find a player if you need a foreigner. So this guy is trying to get me to play, but I don't think I want to get coronavirus. All right, Mr. Coffee. G3, C6. That's frustrating. Petrov. Okay, Nefedov. You can't play A6 against Nefedov because they'll play the freaking exchange variation. I can't believe the same person. Nefedov, you're like, who created your opening repertoire? You play the Schliemann with black, but you play the exchange Lopez with white, right? Okay, you sent me an inbox on lichess. Cool. Yeah, I've been teaching chess for many years, so I took a break when I was playing poker and I'm not playing much chess between 2008 and 2016. But I have a lot of experience teaching. So always back. Good. 2 knights tango, deferred. I think he was just bored, for a moment. I was looking at this with the computer the other day. I think it recommends like knight c6 maybe. Knight f6 is good too. There's different choices. I don't like the setup for white. It's basically not that bad though. It's so nice to finally watch someone that speaks English correctly. Yeah, unlike most chess players, I actually have a college education. I never did anything with it, though. Sadly. But I'm a good communicator, which is to my benefit. So, Knowledge Pop, I had an idea. Man, where is Bob? Markevich, I don't remember what we played last week. Different kind of Slav? My college degree is in psychology. It's liberal arts. I have a Bachelor of Arts, Bishop F4. But I actually passed some English classes, literature and stuff. Yeah, I speak American English. I grew up in the United States. I've been living in Hungary for a very long time, and I'm kind of used to speaking to foreign speakers. So because of that, I've altered the way that I talk to sound a little bit maybe more simplistic and clear. I try not to use like a dialect. I lived in Boston for 15 years, but it's a very distinct dialect there I didn't grow up with, and I never really picked it up because I was born in a place kind of close to Philadelphia. My parents didn't really have strong accents, and so I've never had a really, really strong dialect. Now this is interesting. This is probably one of the better ways Black can play this. I feel like I saw this recently. I take on f5 and play d4, I think. I was born at a young age. My parents are both from Pennsylvania. I never lived in Pennsylvania. Very close. I was born in a garden spot of the United States, Camden, New Jersey. One of the safest cities. The lowest crime rates. Bishop b4. So, yes, I remember now what we're going to do. Try something different. g6, very solid move. Now we transpose to the Schlechter Slav. Whew, okay. Yeah, New Jersey has a bad rap, but I live in Hungary. I'm worldwide. The first world championship? No, second world championship match. What is it with Carlisle? Oh, you live in Carlisle, Mr. Coffee? I was there once for a trip in high school. It seems to me. Oh, someone on sound used to live in Carlisle. He's lived everywhere. Mr. Slowhand, I did this. I played c4. Alright. Hershey Park. Yeah, I went to Hershey Park. I remember. That's not in Carlisle, though, is it? It's further out. Pennsylvania is a really big state. A lot of people don't realize, I think. Hershey. You don't say. That's right. Hershey Park is in Hershey. Everyone thought it's just a candy bar. But who am I playing the King's Indian against? G6. Too much talk makes me slow. Mr. Coffee is playing the white side of the Sicilian against me now. What? That's weird. It's an interesting move by Timur. I think this is... Why should it be bad? I'm just trying to play something against Ayeste that keeps him a little on his toes. Bishop takes f3 is overrated. Not going to do that anymore. I hate this Schlechter Slav. It's impossible for white to get an advantage. It's impossible for both sides to get an advantage, actually. Oh, man, I don't know. All right. You have to go for the close Sicilian with white. I rarely play the close Sicilian, although ironically I am playing it against HTFP in his game. Just for something different. This, how strong is Zebra GM? The Nimzovich variation is really, really popular, easy to play. The Najdorf. Okay, Warnaki, what are you playing? Like a close Benoni. He's knows with Bishop C4. It's odd that I looked at this recently. That might work out to my favor for some reason. Nefyodov. I bet Nefyodov knows the Steinitz. I don't knows it very well. Okay, white's giving up his dark square bishop here. I was hoping you would do that. Mr. DK. Alright, it might be a 2-beer night. I'm feeling kind of not ready yet. I got a coffee, double coffee, and a beer, and I'm still not awake. Been kind of a lazy Sunday. I've been inside too much. Didn't get to get outside for a walk today. Need a little more exercise. That Schlechter Slav is horrible. Against Markevich. Possible to get an advantage. Now James is playing the King's Indian. Thankfully he's not like over 2,000. Those players are pretty tough when you get the King's Indian against strong players. I can handle under 1,800. Now Bishop E7. White has here F3 and Queen C2. But I think I'll just take a pass because I don't really know that too well. It's a rare move against Mr. Coffee. My friend Zlatko Linčić from Serbia was the first person I saw ever to play knight f6. And I thought it was pretty strange, but why not? We'll give it a shot. I've played it a few times in Blitz. It avoids exchanges. What do we do here? So move 11 never got in the simul, right? He's just lurking. A lurker. Knight f3 and knight b3 are both possible there. Guys, please support the stream. I appreciate 2 gift subs. We had donation from Mr. Slowhand. Guys, I probably got a streaming donation from someone on Sound. One version of someone on Sound. We appreciate an extra donation for my haircut. Didn't hear about that yet. d4. Oh, yeah. f46 is a good way to play. Okay, I don't know this line. For either side, actually. He's just dropping the b2 pawn. Nice arrow. My queen is going to get all... out of position and weird. Masturbate. What do we got? Check Benoni. Alright, Unsound. We've never seen Unsound play the Queen's Indian. And ironically, I've got a Queen's Indian with black against DK guy. It's actually London system. It would become a Queen's Indian if you played, I guess, c4, which is a variation that I've actually played myself. h3, though, is early here. It doesn't seem like I was threatening knight h5 quite yet. c5, knight d2, knight c4, knight d6 is a dangerous system. No issues with that yet. Markevich with a6 now. So what's that about? He's incorporating some kind of fianchetto on the queen side with b5. Never seen that played here. But I don't really know this too well. After e3, g6, I think my only game that I ever had in a tournament, I probably played like b3. Didn't lead to anything. But I mean, mostly, I guess you get like bishop g4 here. That's the standard response. He can still play bishop g4. Maybe I should play b3. What then? You have some sort of tricks with c5? What if I exchange on d5? I have a really lame looking exchange system. Alright. So this... it reminds me of the Latvian. The last time I played a proper classical like fianchetto King's Indian with that knight on bd7 line was like 2006. I played in the World Open in Philadelphia. The last time I played in that tournament, unbelievably, 14 years ago. And I lost with... it was funny, I lost against a guy I played in Budapest. To go all the way to Philadelphia and to play someone that I had played in Budapest and Belgrade, Dejan Antic, was kind of funny. No Nonsense donated 102 bits. This is a very strange move from Ornaki. You never really want to do that in the Benoni type of positions. All right. What am I misremembering here? Bishop e7, pawn takes pawn. Wait, what did I just do? Bishop e7, pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn, bishop takes c6, bishop takes c6, queen d8, rook d8. Is there something wrong with bishop e7? I never played a Steinitz Lopez, but I wanted to give Nefedov something he's not used to. How do I remember 2006? Because it was the last time I played there. That's easy. If it had been like a question of before that, it might have been confusing. But the last time I lost on the Fianchetto, I lost a really, really bad game against Antich where I felt like I played like a beginner and I just didn't want to play that system anymore. That's the other reason I remember it. Is it just the right position? Bishop e7, take, 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 take. No, I think I can play it. It's not a problem until I castle next move. I remember specific things like the last time I did something for some, something like that. But if I played the same tournament like 4 years in a row and you asked me what game, I remember, between different years it would be hard. I wouldn't know. So this position here, bishop g4 loses, but bishop f5 is the main line. And I learned this recently. I think it's this position. I don't feel like this is right. I want to play c4, but it feels slow. Why do I feel like I'm down a move here? Queen g3. Queen g3 novelty. Alright, we'll follow that game that Mr. Slowhand submitted previously on our show. Is there something wrong with h3? It's a bad Chigorin for Aoi because he needs to play e5 in that position to transpose to a line that's already bad. But he's already played e6, so it's even worse. Guys, thanks for supporting the stream. Hopefully DK guy has to pay for his awkward. I can't play Queen b6 against Mr. Coffee because he's too low rated. It's like a forced draw with knight a4. We'll transpose to something else, I guess. This is some kind of weird con. Is this even good, though? That would be a normal move, a normal position against knight. Let's see, bishop d3. Not against knight c3. This is a bad move, no doubt. Knight b6 poorly placed. I guess I might have played this earlier against Slowhand. Alright, let's just play it. It's the proper move. What is Nefedov doing? Nefedov, what are you doing? Releasing the tension there. Please don't do that. Please, no. James exchanged on d4. I've played this position for both sides quite a bit. Not so much recently. The last time was black against Sam Shanklin. I lost really bad. That was also around 2006. Maybe it was later. Probably later, around 2008 or something. Where should I put my queen? This is an interesting question. We need to go home. Uh-oh. What's this weird stuff? I don't like this. What is this? Bishop b4 check. What are you doing? You're just making this up? I don't really like when it's like move 2 and I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I've never seen such a position. I've never seen anyone play bishop b5 check in my life. And then he instantly played c4. I have no clue what's going on here. I feel better if you say you're making it up, but it doesn't look that bad. I'm playing check Benoni on someone on sound. I don't know. Amiiboy played the summon on sound defense in our other game. That's kind of ironic. My last game was someone on sound, chosen by Amiiboy. All right, what am I gonna do? That's weird. I've never seen anyone play this. Bishop on h5. Now I'm completely confused. Not in this type of position. What the heck is that? I think I have to be like hyper aggressive here. Now Nefedov plays rook e1. This is some sort of homemade analysis. I've never run into this. The delayed transposition. Castles, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn is disaster for black. Castles, right? Just very bad. I have to take here or lose a pawn. That should transpose back to like normality. On a Pi Day, I'm not quite understanding. This guy has a 1627. He has a 1627 rating in classical. I guess that's about like disconnections. I had a game with Shabalov like this, where I sucked the life out of the game. All right, guys, so let's get it started here. Out of the opening stage. We're out of the opening stage. Chair stream. I'm not the kind of streamer who leaves the stream on. You know, a lot of people do that. I'm not going to name names. The empty chair stream. That just seems lame. I don't like there to be dead air. have no idea what to make out of this. How about my queen coming home? Homecoming. Alright. Ruslan Bear traded off his central bastion. The plan was to play queen e2. Possible the plan was wrong? There's also bishop g5. That's a strange move, but it may not be bad. This is a bit odd, though. Alright, I don't know. Possible I overestimated my position here. It's hard to believe this is a way black can play. Bishop g4 on the black side of a Najdorf. It goes against every fundamental principle in chess. It's unbelievable. This player, and he's also used no time for the whole game. He's supposed to be 1400 in blitz. Maybe he's just lucky. Just trust my instincts, I guess. Someone on sound. Someone on sound is in a very strange place here. Unbelievable. Kind of bad queens in the end should be. Will not be irritated. If I was in his home prep, it looks like, and I don't know what I'm doing. The birds. The birds are with you. May the birds be with you. Okay, not too many people are using much time on their moves here. A lot of players not into deep thought here. I understand. I understand how it works. Alright, Amiiboy playing another suspicious looking Queen's Indian. Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta take your time, peoples. Too many players just blitzing off moves. This is the problem with Magnus Carlsen promoting bullet chess. It's just not good for your game. Yeah, Hitchcock has got to love this. We got a lot of birds here. Crows, pigeons. various bird entities. Nightmare Griffin. Alright, so someone's now playing a very suspicious Queen's Indian. That's nice. He's brutal with white. It's so nice to get like a okay position against him. Entities. Bird-like entities. I like you when you play like that. I like you better. I feel like I sort of had this game already with James or someone. Now Markevich with b6. Surprising move. I mean, it might not be that bad. Why should it be that bad? He's trying to play c5, I guess. Owie playing too fast. He offered to draw on move 2. No. We're not going to go for that 2-move draw offer. Probably close to my game with Antich that I lost. I told you guys about. Against not but Mr. Slowhand. Haven't seen Oms in a while. Asterbait with his. We've got two. This is another Babinoni. I can't even finish a sentence. Too many moves. You guys don't give me any time. The same players are kind of blitzing. Give me some time to think around here. If I was in his home prep. This is probably some famous game from the early 1900s. And now for our next move, e5. At some point, e5 will be a good move. It's a little early. Guess rook d1. James has a sort of dubious position here, structurally, I would think. No real pawn structure plan. Most players are playing way too fast. I'm going to warn you now. You're going to do badly if you don't use your time. Mr. Coffee used his time. Dimitrilis used some time. He's usually really fast. DK with DK. This is interesting. Pag B is 1200 in bullet. But it's kind of a subtle move order in the opening he played. Almost improves his King's Indian here. What is happening? Zebra GM playing super fast. I realize you guys don't have that much time. I do. I get it. I played with different time controls here. Alright, Bishop A4. Such like totally random position. What happens if e5, knight f5, queen d1 check? That's a messed up position. Seriously, e5 bishop d7 check? Is there something wrong with this move? God, I haven't played an Austrian attack in a million years. I'm starting to get woozy. There was only one move that concerned me. It was knight c6 and knight d4. Maybe this isn't that bad for black. But white is much happier now than I was a minute ago. I don't really know what my plan is, though. Knight h4, he has tactics. Or does he? Debatable. I don't know. This is really weird. I need to wake up. Wake up! Now, Fidel, you've played this? I'm not having fun. Fidel knows exactly what to do against the Steinitz defense. Seems like he's very happy here. Got the distinct impression that he's happy with his position. Now, Zebra GM. He's probably the fastest opponent we have. Not sure what the plan is just yet. I still don't know how I got Mr. Coffee to do this. Bersish David did it against me. Mr. Coffee. I beat him very badly. He's now a GM, but back in the day when he was like an IM or something, I remember he was a D4 player and he let me transpose him to the Skaveningen or something. Got crushed in an English attack because he didn't think that I played it, but I do. This is Mr. Coffee playing E4 when he usually plays D4. Still, he looks like he's reasonable here. Knight d5 from Notch Papa. Not familiar. Oh my god, my queen is hanging. I almost dropped my queen. Why am I falling asleep? Damn. Alright. Queen g3 is possible, but then knight takes c3, b takes c, queen takes d4 with a weird trap. I guess I should trade queens. Seriously, subtle stuff. We just have a really good position here against Ruslan. I'm not going to take a draw, dude. You can resign. Has he got something in the chat like he needs to go? Where's my chat? No mention of needing to go. All right. If there's an emergency, you can go. You can be excused. I don't want to draw otherwise. Oh, Mr. Slowhand is like David Bronstein. Like, technically, it might be more accurate to play h3 instead of rook e1. I can't remember. But this is a specific position where a6 has been played already. I mean, it's not like they played that in the day of David Bronstein. Knight e6. This is probably fairly standard. I don't know. All right, Pide with a mainline hedgehog. Not a threatening variation, though. From what I remember. Acerby would play that before. I'm playing the white side of the Grand Prix attack, which is not something you see every day. But I have occasionally played it. Dimitrov is playing bishop e2 in a position where bishop d3 or bishop e3. Are normally played. Takes away knight c6, knight b4. Bishop g4 is nothing. But I guess c5 should be interesting. Whereas it isn't quite as good against bishop d3. Queen d4. He's 94 there. I have to take with a pawn. Warnocki's opening looks really suspicious. I'm not quite sure what we have here with Mr. Coffee. What is this? It's like a con Sicilian, but it's not. I'm a little confused. The death count is 0. No count. That's usually Mr. Someone on Sound's domain, counting. Nobody abandoned their games. Usually I get one really early. Abandonment. In French, right? I like how now A4, whatever. He's getting subtle. Okay, so the threat is 95. This is like book, but I don't think it's a very good line for white. Only equality at best. I don't know what's going on with me, but for some reason today I'm like really, really sleepy. We definitely need to get out more. Do I have a problem here with knight b5? I don't even remember this game. Don't even remember playing Dr. Alenikov's first 5 moves. It's been so long ago. Sign of lack of vitamin D. I had a vitamin D today. Ironically, like for the first time ever. That's weird. Somewhat unsound. Yeah, this, it's a dragon transposition. H4 is tempting here. Gotta do it. Knife it up, what are you up to? Speaking of up to, alright, so knight d4. This will actually be okay for him? Very strange Sicilian. When did you burn all your time? When did I burn all my time? I do that every week. Are you talking to yourself? Mr. Coffee moving along. Moving it along pretty quickly. It's a dragon. I think I need more alcohol or something. I don't know what's up with me. Why am I so freaking sleepy? Bishop G7. Okay, this pawn is always a problem. Doesn't feel right for black. You just lose a tempo, no problem. Really. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Waste a lot of time thinking about it. Bishop E3 is clearly knight E5. He has multiple threats. H3 is like a standard prophylactic move, but I think the horse have left the barn. Could it be the horse has left the barn? But Timur Nabayev, I mean, dude, what are you trying to prove here? Why are you playing every move instantly? He's also better than 1399. Much Papa's almost unbeatable. Jeez. He's so solid. Alright, so Bishop. Oh, Knight F8 is a little bit passive. Maybe I should play Bishop F8. I gotta watch for the sacrifices here. Bishop F8 is normal. That's a bad Benoni. Alright, so what's up here? I get it. What happens if B4 takes my bishop out? The birds are just going off. Alright, Queen F3. G6. One win. No losses, no draws. Alright, this has got to end. We got to win some games now. I need more beer. More coffee, apparently. 24 more to go. I don't know about this. But those birds are really chirping. Alright, so if knight b4, I'm going to play h5 there. But white's position isn't that clear. Clearly crushing or something. It's like a really demented Petrov for black. Maybe not that bad. Oh man, I don't know, guys, what this is. What is this? You played the Dutch, man. Don't blame me for whatever happens. Got nothing. How many times have I told you, Astrobate, not to do that? But you don't listen. I guess bishop f1 should be considered. Mr. Slowhand's only used 2 minutes for the whole game. That's pretty good. Among the time leaders. I'm going to close the window a little bit because that's starting to get kind of irritating. We've got like a bird nest on the roof, I guess. It's really, really nearby. It's within meters of my window, I guess. There's like baby birds that were born this spring. They're like chirping it up. What am I going to do with this position? I got to do this. There's something to be said for playing with your intuition. Yeah, this player's 1200 in bullet. What is up with that? Just not good at bullet. You gotta respect someone who's not good at bullet, I think. I appreciate that. Wow. What the? That's not what I expected. Wow. Sound on sound with an interpretation. Not what I expected at all. The hedgehog. Yeah, I don't play bullet. It's not chess. Although, as Blobik said, I could probably play, you know, this rook e8 move is pretty tough. If I should castle queenside. Is that a thing? Then the church bells. Why is there so many noises? It's like lockdown. It's so hard to concentrate with the outside noises. Incredibly difficult to concentrate, frankly. We're knocking no A5 today. I guess we should get developed here. Too many players just playing bad moves quickly without even thinking. Alright, I don't know. If I take on e5, can you save that pawn? You're going to have to sacrifice it. Let's see. Takes. I think I take. This is a really strange position. I have a hard time getting my pieces in the game. Not sure what I'm doing here. I'm gonna have to close the window. I can't stand the sounds. It's gonna make me crazy. Jesus, birds and church. Ambulances didn't happen today. We're gonna go crazy on lockdown. That's for certain. You can even hear the birds through the closed window. It's so close. He's losing his mind. Yes. All right, we're just gonna play. I can't take it too seriously. 1300s. Someone on sound is some sort of perverse genius. He's never played this Queen's Indian, but I don't know. I've got nothing. Really aggressive move from Mr. Coffee now. A number of players are just playing bullet. Their games just keep popping up and recycling. That is annoying. But Amiiboid, very, very solid, very tough, as always. Like this defensive style. This basically draws. This move d5, equalizing. Wild move from Mr. Slowhand now. Wow. Wow. I like how this guy's $13.99. He's 1,010 in Blitz, 1,100 in Rapid, 1,200 in Correspondence, $13.99. He's used -9 minutes against me. And he's playing like Nimzovich. No, I don't think so. I'll probably like lose. Seems legit. Using -9 minutes. He's rated 1,000. That's not very legit. Do you know how bad it is when you're rated 1,000? You like drop pieces and stuff. Not like, you know, get to a slightly worse endgame. Oh, okay, you're being facetious. I haven't seen the word facetious in a while. Everybody uses sarcastic. It's actually one of my dad's favorite words. That was one of my dad's favorite words. I never got in the habit of using that though. That's cool. It's a good word. All right. Anyway, I'm just totally got nothing. I've got nothing. Yeah, he seems legit. Doesn't make sense. He would have dropped pieces already if he was like 1,000. I noticed something with Mr. Slowhand though, like not taking anything away from him because he's been very supportive of the stream. But Mr. Slowhand, why is it lately that you're playing bullet in all your games? Because I didn't really think you used to do that. I don't understand why there's a sudden change. Is it because of lockdown or something? You used to actually take more time, but it seems like lately you've become a bullet every game player. All right. Nephew Dov, what? What? I can take on e4. But that feels kind of dangerous. Anyway, we're lucky just not to be worse here. I am really... not happy with the people who play bullet because it makes me hard. It makes me like lose on time in my legit games. It's just too hard to play the 25 board simul when half my opponents are playing bullet chess. Russ Lambert just plays blitz moves. I don't know what to do here. I might as well just offer a draw here. Which is also weird because he's like 1,200 in bullet, 1,500. But it wasn't... I'm just very confident, like perfect play by black. Kind of weird. All right. I'm always happy to trade that bishop off and then play d5. Lunch Papa is extremely strong. I'll just take a draw there, whatever. I mean, I don't know. I might be slightly better. I might be. This is a brilliant, brilliant game by black, as usual. Then he's threatening bishop takes c6. Yeah, Mr. Slowhand, but I don't understand why you're playing so fast. Why do you need to play that fast in this time control? You used to take more time. It seems like you're playing faster. You have 40 seconds to move, plus you probably can spend like a minute and a half on a move. Bishop takes, pawn takes. This is really annoying. Like, it's all in the opening encyclopedia up until this point, probably. Also, perfect play by white. It's like, was rook c8 some sort of technical inaccuracy? Probably better off just like losing a pawn with rook d8, bishop c6, rook c6, bishop takes a7. Rook d8, bishop c6, rook c6. He also has knight d4 there. It's just kind of nasty. I have to be careful. Maybe I should play this, ironically. Same problem though. I'm going to lose my a7 pawn. Am I? Maybe his bishop gets trapped. Yeah, but I hate when people play bullet against me. Don't encourage them to do that. I get really angry and turn into the Incredible Hulk and start banning people. Abject pawn doing the same, just moving instantly. We got a lot of people who do this now. It's just really irritating. Why don't you guys want to take it seriously? Okay, so this player is not suspicious. Just plays insanely fast. He's starting to be like a 1399 now. Alright, let's make it simple. It's a symptom of Magnus Carlsen promoting bullet chess and the internet and yeah, it's a symptom of McDonald's and fast food and yeah, sure, totally. Abso-positively. Yeah, definitely. Can I play knight takes c6? This is one of the higher rated players in the simul. He's actually taking his time. But I mean, there's not too many people that are doing simuls that are longer than like 10 minutes or, you know, whatever. Ruslan Bear, dude, why do you have to play this fast? It just makes me run out of time. God. I just can't stand it. It makes me crazy. Not having time to think. I try to design the time control, you know, so that it's optimal. But I hate when I'm rushed and I don't have time to at least a little bit think about my moves. Like 30 seconds per move or 15 seconds per move or something. But I can't do like a 6-hour simul. I need the players in the simul to use a little bit of their time. to be able to concentrate and be able to play and think myself. All right. Wow. Nice move. Bishop g5. Uncompromising. Does it work? Still, he's like 1,000 getting to like a pawn down rook end game. That's pretty impressive, dude. Normal 1,000. Ruslan Bear. I probably like had this complaint about him before and then I forgot. You know, and now that I recall, I think he was doing this previously. A lot of times I like blacklist people and say I won't play them anymore because they're doing that. They're playing bullet chess. And then I forget that I blacklisted them. So they get to play again. It's just perverse. I was like, wait, my knight's hanging? I dropped a piece? Wow. B4. Interesting. Seriously. What is happening now? I don't know, maybe I ought to just take on e5. This is an unbelievable move by black. He's only used 5 minutes. Okay, bishop a6 is a serious problem. Knight b5, bishop a6, pawn takes, c6. That shouldn't be such a big deal. I guess it's not my worst problem here. Takes, this is an unbelievable move. To leave your knight hanging. It's an unbelievable move. Even in a long game, that's an unbelievable move. I have no idea what to do. Maybe I should just take everything. I'm just groveling for a draw at best, it looks like. What just happened? That's a knight on d5. Ah. Yes. I have no clue what to do. Another insanely complicated position. Another insanely complicated position. I don't know. The guy offered me a draw now. Okay, you're banned. Perma-banned. Perma-banned. Warnaki. Down a pawn. Blockading. Mr. Coffee playing sharply. Now what's this? Speaking of sharply, Dr. Alenikov, where's your time? Blockade of the key square. I guess to actually use time. He's usually against time. Anti-time use. You got to give someone on sound credit for a player who doesn't normally play this opening. Just totally comes out of it with a very creative, resourceful sort of answer. This is yeah, $13.99. An offer to draw. Ridiculous. We've got what? Something here? It's close. It's close. Rook d2. Yeah, he's got something though too. It's very close. Rook d2, knight e4. Rook c2, knight f6 check. That doesn't do anything, but yes it does. Damn it. You just can't just hang pawns though. Masturbate has lost the same game before, I think. This is my standard Queen's Indian. Everybody just wants to play bullet, so we'll just play bullet. Let's just have a bullet simul instead. Let's not have normal time control. We'll just do bullet simuls. Alright, that's what you want. What can I do, you know? What can I do? I can't do anything about it. I have to play bullet simul. I would just quit chess, dude. If it became like you had to play bullet chess, I would just quit. You know, I wouldn't even play anymore. It's not like I'm less interested. I have zero interest in being forced to make quick moves. Someone on sound is like an IM level player. He turned this disaster opening into something good in a matter of moves. Acerbate just gave me a pawn for nothing. This structure looks good. All right, so what do we do? Original plan was take with a pawn for a couple of reasons. Yeah, I mean, rook takes I could play, actually. But then bishop a7. Still, I should have enough compensation for the pawn, probably. Dr. Alanikov, I think, sat out or something. I don't know where his time actually went. Here we have a kind of awkward position against Tomas. I gotta be careful. Whoa. Mr. Coffee with a tactic. Mr. Coffee is like a different player against me. He's not afraid of me. He's usually kind of cautious, but I think he knows me well enough. Being our moderator, he knows my weaknesses. How about knight e4? I can't like allow this to stand though forever. Knight e4, queen e1. This looks like a Nefedov game. How about knight e4? The problem is you take and then play queen d3. That's a bit of an issue. I don't really like opening the position there. Okay, acerbate. I was concerned about knight e4 in that game against Dmitry. We're pretty solid here. Not very exciting position, but what can you do? It's the London system. Now, me boy, man, dude, that's an ugly looking move, but it's kind of a Simon Williams. What is this? A lion's jaw or whatever? Wow, dude. What is this? Man, that's ugly. G5. What was the last move? My guitar, very, very sharp position. Hedgehog is tough to play, I think. Very tough to play. In general. Equalize. Okay. Pawn takes, bishop a6 is not what I want. That was what? Ask me, what are you doing? That was a pawn. Now, Mr. Coffee, Mr. Combination is his other name. Mr. Tactics. Mr. Tactics trapping my queen with the classic Sicilian queen trap, bishop f4. But does it actually trap my queen? Dun dun dun. See, that's the problem. Bishop f4, knight e4. If bishop e5, knight e2. Now, he may have lasting compensation. Chances are I shouldn't even take this pawn. I'm just going to play with my instinct. It says it might be possible to take that pawn. Suddenly there's like this. He's used a minute for the whole game. This could be very dangerous if I'm not careful. Abernaki, great job hanging in there in your game thus far. Thus far. Not even considering taking the pawn. Two wins, two draws. A lot of people think it's like a contest. Who has more time? It's not a contest. It doesn't matter at all. Zero. In Hungarian, it's called a lóverseny, which means a horse race. That's their expression. It's not a horse race. There's no benefit to having less time than the other guy when the game is over, children. If I live that long, Max, this simul might be the end of me. No. 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 It's my plan. Damn it. I'm not going to fix your pawns, and I'm not going to let you trade there. The queen exchange itself wouldn't be so bad. But bringing the pawn away from c4. This is tedious. Mr. Slowhand, what are you doing? e5. Check. He'll probably have some other Zwischenzug. I can't handle any more Mr. Slowhand's Zwischenzugs. He surprised me enough today. Yeah, he has a good one. No, I don't know. I don't know. Strong point. It's a weird position. Knight c5. I'm home. Knight c5, very strange. Very strange idea, frankly. Not quite sure what to do. There's the knight. It's coming back in the game. Super B. Bishop that only Asterbate could love. Bishop g5 is a tad more active. Is it even a good idea, though? What does this do? Bishop b4. He's after me. I don't think I like Ruslan Bear. Got all these threats all the time. No comment on the draws that are pretty obvious. The game with DK Guy, I've had like the same game probably 200 times against sort of master level-ish players. There's nothing I can really do. If white plays solidly in the London system in that type of hedgehog position, it's slightly better for white and basically a draw. Difficult to play for a win. I'm happy with a draw there. Okay, so what do we got? Hedgehog. Yeah, Amoeboid. Pretty radical strategy here. It's like playing against myself, playing against someone on sound. I would play exactly the same way with black. This is a terrific strategy, straight out of English defense. He's fine here. White's bishop pair isn't an advantage. He has the f file. His open f file is more valuable than my c file. Bishops are not better than a bishop and knight pair. I'm going to have to give this up. The knight is just too strong. Ultimately, the all-time time record. So what's up with bishop g5? You're attacking my rook. That is not cool. Any tricks? Bishop d4 check. Some sort of driving his king to the center. The center. The other center. Azerbait, it's always good. Azerbait's a big supporter. Donating a rook. Today, all right, ideally, I don't really want to take that. This is a winning tactical position. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, man, that's a beautiful move for my opponent. Joanna Tries is live. Could rate her if she's still streaming when I'm finished. Rook takes. Knight e3. That was my plan, for what it's worth. You have a hole on f5. God damn it, Jerry. Do you have to find the best move? Do you really have to play the best move? Is that absolutely forced that you do that? Bishop f6. Save it, dog. The one move that bothered me. Queen a2 type stuff. Yeah, I don't know how someone on sound got an okay position out of that. It looks like he just like played the worst move and the worst Queen's Indian in the world, and then 5 moves later he's like slightly better. I mean, how do you do that? How do you do that? Seriously, play the worst Queen's Indian in the world and you're better in 5 moves. Damn. Okay, what do I do with this stupid London system? Dr. Alenikov could go on forever. Now b4, even a good move. He doesn't seem to care about the long diagonal. That's okay. No problem. There could be a problem with that, though. Some weird variations here. They don't really quite work. How about pawn takes pawn? Pawn takes pawn. Bishop takes f3. Bishop takes f3, bishop takes d4. It's a funny position. Ouch. My rook's hanging on a8, and my queen's hanging on e7. But it feels wrong. This is not what I expected. That's usually a bad sign. Generally speaking, when they play a move I didn't expect, it's like worse than the one I expected. Technical win. Wait, I can take that pawn. Yeah, of course. I guess we don't have to rush with f4. But it is kind of an essential idea. Damn. Max, thanks for the donation, 200 bits. James is defending. I like this move, g3. Is it a good move, though? Yeah, maybe. So I have bishop takes d4. No, bishop f3. It's a bad idea. It was a bad idea. All right. We need our second wind. If I made a mistake there. What if I made a mistake playing my bishop to the wrong square? Bishop d7. Check out his last move, bishop d7. To play for knight e6? What's the idea? What if I play g4? Just go for it. Screw this. Wow. f4. Nefedov. Nefyodov. Rook e7. Subtle positional move. I could trade queens. Masturbate just gave me a piece, man. That's too much, dude. You can't be giving away rooks. I know it was trapped. Now e5? Still hard to finish him off here. Seems wrong to play e5, give his knight a square. It's just wrong. Don't want to do that. I should play h4. h4, queen g4, king h2. I don't know, guys. h4, knight g7 maybe as well. Man, James with the defense. This is tricky. I don't know, this isn't enough. What? Okay, Black just lost his mind here. That's a little worrisome. Maybe bishop d7 isn't so bad. I need to get f5 in. Guy's really funny with time use there. Really bad. That f5 square. Very hard to compensate for that. Pawn takes. So many good moves here. Bishop g6, king h6. What's wrong with bishop g6? Yes. All right. Rook e8. Last time I lost to Dmitry lost. That was very upsetting. Didn't enjoy that. Into the end game. b5, d5. What about knight c5? Don't I have this now? That's it? I'm getting mated by force? Nice. GG. King h6. Queen h4 check. King g6. Queen h7 check. King g5. And mate. Simply winning. Now you have a defense to that. Interesting. What about bishop here? Yes, the one move I was afraid of. Surprisingly. Someone unsound found it. Queen b3. It's not going to be good enough. I can't do that. So something else. Something subtle. Bishop c2. Wow, dude. This is just wild. Wild, complicated position. Unbelievable. I could sack a piece, maybe. It just doesn't seem like enough. b3 might be rational. What's rational? It's strange that James is here and Bob isn't here. It's like the first time ever. It's conspiracy. Definitely conspiracy theory fodder. Amoeboid, like the greatest defender we've ever faced, I think. What is happening here? No. What's happening? Bishop a6? Really? What did you do? Bishop e2? What's Mr. Coffee up to? What are you up to? What's with Bishop e2? I'm getting suspicious. What does that do? He's trying to play Queen e3? We're just lost here. It was a good time. Just lost. There was an interesting pawn sacrifice by Ayesta with e5. I definitely like to look at this after the game. I just expected him to take. It's unbelievable. He kept the knight on the board to keep these knight g5 things in. So he has a bishop sack here, winning the game. Why doesn't that work last move? Because my bishop will come to f5? Why doesn't this work right away? Bishop h7, king h7, knight g5 check. King h8, queen h4. Why doesn't that work right away? I'm quite sure. We'll have to check it. It looks like I'm just lost. There's no way to stop mate. Lost like a beginner. Here I may have made a mistake. I thought I had a move. Guess not. Wow. That's complicated. Not what I expected there. Not what I expected. A huge space advantage now. We lost the first one. There will be more, I promise. So basically, Amoeboid is playing the Black Lion or whatever. 7 tempi down, but that's no problem. It's perfectly okay for black. Okay, so now we got Ops Color Bishop. That's basically Saberdog's favorite type of position. Ops Color Bishop endgames. Hizidnus took the pawn. Wow. Queen d2. And now I'm just lost. Wait, bishop a1? Yeah, I should just be lost. Because my rook is hanging. I fell for this sucker move. I just have to lose an exchange. It was a stupid idea to play bishop f3. I have a clear advantage here. Just to play e takes d4 is a mistake. Black has like a clear advantage in this position. And I played this stupid exchange on f3. This is when I run out of time, start doing crazy stuff. Nothing works. I just lose an exchange. Okay, so what's up with this? What's happening here? Another tactical mistake? I guess I can take here. I thought I could take on g2, right? And that FDUB is slightly worse. But it's maybe not a big deal. This should be winning. Bishop d2 doesn't work. Bishop a3, bishop a6, bishop a3. We're up a pawn, but it's not so easy, for sure. Don't know what's happening here. Totally confused. Interesting. Maybe that will save him. My knight on h6 is gone, it looks like. Quite a move there, f5. He has 15 minutes left. And it looked like black was completely lost. Maybe he's not, somehow. The position seems kind of absurd at first glance. Doesn't it seem kind of absurd? I guess I should take here. Doesn't work. Does it work? I'm certainly confused. Dr. Olenikov, I can't say I've ever had anyone suggest moves for me. Ever. All right. Amoeboid is like the most annoying player I've ever played against. There's something really bizarre about his style. And this player is just banned. Banned forever. Queen c5 check here. Only move. Drop my rook. Oh, you have that move too? Wait, what? Dr. Olenikov, I had like a million moves. I just lost the game voluntarily. It's not like it was a difficult position where I made a mistake. I was basically winning and then hallucinated something. Not winning, but I mean, your position is really, really bad. Does this work? Bishop d6. Method up is surviving. b5. Looks like a good move. Breaking it up. And what was my last move? Now a5. Wow. That was a weird game. The Sicilian. Is my knight trapped or something? Wait, why don't I take on e5? Then I'm going to lose a piece when I go knight d7? Is that what this is all about? Sort of unbelievable. This should be interesting. And with no time left, he's going to miraculously beat me. Another position I screwed up. What am I thinking here? Double attack, as if e5 wasn't a good move, but it works perfectly. All very carefully, perfectly prepared by white. Nothing I can do. Just lost. Alright, well, I guess we're just lost there. We lost some strange games where we're clearly better, it seems like. This is just, I'm just going to offer a draw. There's no sense in even playing against the me boy. This is, I thought rook e7. Maybe it's not enough. Curious position. Alright, this is sort of unbelievable. He takes the pawn, and that's okay. He used up all of his time to do this. Wow. Do I have a draw with like rook c7? I'll take it. No, he gets out. Not that simple. It's probably a draw, but I have to fight for a draw. But I don't think I can reasonably try for more. I'm down a pawn here. I mean, I don't think I can win an endgame against a 2100 player down a pawn. Maybe I can play this. I don't want to get mated. This looks pretty good, though. He's going to get to play c5. I didn't think he could get that in. Wow. How about b4? It's too late. It sucks. This is going to be very hard to win, if I can win at all. I should be able to hold this ending down a pawn. The bishop can't move. Morales, good to see you. Sorry you couldn't play. Or no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Sorry. Never say you're sorry if you don't mean it. Especially when you're playing competitive games. Okay, this game is gonna make me lose my mind. Like, seriously. guess extra rooks are good. Queen d8. What's he up to? Oh, little trick. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Wait, what? Rook a7. This is really bizarre position. It's a lost position for me. Weird game. I gave it to him. And now, knight c3 with b2 hanging. What am I missing? He's just stopping, he's just stopping bishop e4, I guess. Attacking my rook. And then b4 here. And I have fianchettoed knight. What's happening now? Are you threatening g5 or something? This doesn't look good for white. Okay, it's a crazy game. Still not over. King doesn't feel safe. Mr. C. Well, I don't know. Not in time pressure, I'm going to trade queens. Do I ever have a tactic? How about castling? Castling is overrated. How about positional play? Yeah. That's also overrated. So b3? No. Damn it. How about our endgame? We're not better here? This is not fair. This is not fair, dude. I say. What did I do? I'm trying to play the wrong order of moves there. Savadog's favorite endgame is opposite B's. Basically, white is playing for tricks. Shocking. Shocking and surprising. Yes. So what happened? E takes d6. But c4 has to go. The pawn is kind of close to queening. Good time management. Wait, rook takes b6. Should be enough, right? Famous last words. Famous last words. What are you up to, Mr. Coffee? Opposite bishops. That's the problem, right? Wait. Oh, you want to put your bishop on the long diagonal too? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Just wait. Wait a minute. King e5? Knight f3 check. King f4? What is going on around here? Yes. What a move. His Sidnun's just insanely strong. He's going to beat me with a perfect game. Oh, I can just feel it. Where's my time? The bishop on f6, but it has some limitations. What's this? Oh, you've got the the c6 square, the beef. The b5 square. All right, I have to take. What? Surely that doesn't work. Better not. Surely. How does this work? This better not work either. Knight d6. How does that work? Bishop a3, knight d6, knight e3, what? Why can't I take this pawn? Why can't I take this pawn? I want to know. I want to know now. I want to know now. There's got to be a reason. Knight d5. Bishop h3. This position is starting to give me a headache. I think that's Thomas Dreinsen's game. Trying to confuse people. What am I supposed to do now? I've run out of things to do. Looks like Black's like winning. Is that it? You're just winning now? Wow, impressive. What can I do? I'm just screwed? Are you serious? What am I supposed to do? Survive and win on time. Okay. What's up? Where's the cheapo? It's coming. Dimitrilas. No. This didn't really happen. This is not what I wanted. I thought I had a tactic. God damn it. Of course I'm going to lose in all variations. Jimmy Bob. Jimmy Bob has a saving move there. What? What is going on? Totally confused. I'm totally confused. This is confusing. I have no idea what's happening here. Fedov very generously offering a draw in this position. Extremely generous. He's almost losing by force, with basically no winning chances. No. We'll try. He's always trolling me with a draw first. Alright, what's next? What? What? It's making me dizzy. I don't know what's happening. Seriously. He's just trying to hang on. Yeah, right. almost have something here, but surprisingly not. James easily draws with 11 minutes left. Even though he's almost made it on the back rank, there's still no winning move. Okay, I have this. I don't know. Doesn't seem like enough. What do I do now? Unclear. If Mr. Coffee is scary. Mr. Coffee against me. Tough customer. Alright. He only plays badly when he plays other people. Never against me. Alright, check. We're up a piece. Oh, man. Absolute nightmare. Jesus Christ. At least his hypnosis and time pressure. Can you stop threatening me, Mr. Coffee, for just a minute? Oh, my rook is trapped. Good. Excellent. Excellent. What's happening now? You want my A pawn? No. Not yet. Soon. Right? What's the material here? He has 3 pawns for the exchange. Is that it? That's all you've got? Seriously? Just 3 pawns for the exchange? Wow. Amazing game. Yeah, this is over. Knight f4 wasn't what I expected. That's pretty evil too. Frankly. I just don't even know what I'm doing. Don't even know where I am. Osmir's, thanks for the donation. What happened now? Knight there. Strangely confusing move. Excellent move, by the way. Totally missed it. So, does look like, of course, who's hesitant will win, I'm sure. He has a very, very good score against me. What to do? What to do? Improve my king? This is a draw offer. Seriously? It's a strange time to offer a draw. Maybe it is a draw, but it would be a strange time to offer a draw. Well, I'm like doubling on the 7th rank. What's up with that? An odd choice. Oh, another knight's coming in to kill me now. Surprise. Yes, you're on the queening square. Excellent. Perfect. Looks like it's over. Maybe not. I've got a blockade here still. Still a small hope. Wait, what happened? This doesn't look great. Gotta stay active. I don't put much stock in the time pressure thing. Oh, good timing on the rook there. Right. Just gonna lose. Am I getting mated yet? Just soon. All right. D2. Friendly. Friendly move. Looks like it's over. This has to be over. Favorite evil, dude. I don't even know what to do. Knight d7, dropping a pawn. My God, dude. What happens? King move? Instead of going for an exchange, very well thought out. F5, knight h6, king d5. F5, knight h6. Can't give you that one. H5, knight h6, f6. Nope. No clue. F5, knight h6, king c4. F5. Okay, it's messy. What's my plan? Stay as active as possible. happening? What's happening? Impressive. I'm just getting completely outplayed, it looks like. Positionally. But I saw this coming for a while. I knew it, you know. Very subtle play. Really nothing I can do. He was never in any danger in this game. Not really. Wow. Yeah, again, the draw first from the bad positions. I don't understand. Maybe there's no way to lose though. It's I could play this all day, but all right. I mean, whatever. Why didn't I take that last move? Mr. Coffee is just evil. Extremely strong. Is Bishop E8 a move? Not clear. Wait, what's going on? Bishop A6? That's extremely subtle. Wow. Black's playing this game is unbelievable. And he was playing like Bullet in the beginning, and he still crushed me. It's... wow. Impressive. Just resign. Nothing I can do. Too many pawns. $40 is too much. I can't hold on most of these games. I could just resign this. There's no way I have a chance. Here, it's hopeless. H4. Oh, I have Bishop E8 now. That's lost. No, we need to go. We need to go with our pawns. Bishop C8. Well, that's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty stuff. Good vision of the board there you've got. That's quite a maneuver. It'll be over soon. It's just hopeless. Jesus Christ. Mr. Coffey's the only person in the world who usually has some sort of time pressure. Very sharp game. H5. Well, that's handy to have that, isn't it? It's a handy move to have in this position. How about this? Losing immediately? Probably. Stopping rook c8 while simultaneously crushing me. I don't know what to do. Nasty. That's the presidential word. Exactly. Very presidential. Very classy. This is interesting. Interesting. Both sides have connected past pawns. Bishops are better than knights. I didn't have to play c4 right away there. Dude, are you kidding me? Like, where did that come from? I don't understand. Oh, because I had that last move. Yeah, nice game. Very well played. Very well played. Impressive. Instantaneous rook f3. Surprising win. This is like Zugzwang. It's just total Zugzwang. He was scared. Wade had a very strong attack in this game. A lot of nervous moments for the Black King. It's just over. Hopeless. It's an insanely high level game by Black with the two knights there. Now White is playing for a win? Is that what I'm seeing here? He's playing for a win with King e4. Okay. That's funny. Well, let's see. So I lost to slow hand. Nefedov, no, slow hand. Thomas Treinson and somewhat unsound. And now white is playing for a win with no time left in this rook endgame where he's got nothing. I mean, I might be able to lose it, like, slimily on time, like Krivonosov or something, but objectively... You might be able to slime me on the clock, but objectively I don't think that winning there. What happened with Nefedov now? We got a check. That could change things, though I doubt it. So Mr. Coffee has calculated some sort of trick. Can you really, like, perpetual me or something? Oh, you're just taking my knight. Nice. Excellent. That's not good. I'm not sure. Alright, well, theoretical rook in game. I mean, it should be a draw. I don't know why I would be losing here. Especially against a much lower rated player. Nefedov should offer a draw. Oh man, probably is a draw. Well, maybe not. Not so easy. Not yet. Blobix, thanks for joining us. Mr. Coffee. Why wouldn't you play King H1 there? Oh, you're afraid of some trick? Check here, takes, you take that, you take my H6 guy, my C5 pawn. But my pawn is on like the 7th. Don't I have something here? Can I take on E2? Go for it. Whoa. I mean, is white like playing for a win or a loss here? I offered him a draw, right? Or it was just a repetition? I didn't actually offer a draw. I don't know, Mr. Coffee. I mean, I didn't literally offer a draw, but he had a draw if he wanted. On the move. Clearly. Black might be better now. Objectively, I don't know. Nefedov, it's just not right, dude. Just not right. To troll me with the draw first. Incredible Hulk becomes very angry after that. Very angry. No draw trolling. It's just not nice. Interesting. Wait, what? What? Oh my god, it's like a study or something. He has some sort of study to checkmate me? King H4? Mr. Coffee found the study. You don't even joke about it, okay? King H6. I could play as well. King H6. I mean, yeah. All right, show me the win before I commit to that. It's a funny position. Davidoff thinks it's an easy draw, but I'm not so sure. What's happening here? What happens if I play like bishop g6 check? And then c2, for example. Is it definitely a draw? Just hypothetically, c2? Obviously, if you sack your knight, it's a draw. I'm not sure about king h5. I had this creepy feeling. That was my intention, Antonio. But I had this creepy feeling that there's a steady like draw or win there for Mr. Coffee. Of course, that was my intention, but I have a very bad instinct toward that move. I don't even need to see the trick to know it's there. You know what I'm talking about? Oh no. He's going to force a draw here. Here's king h4 again. It's like the move of the day. Well, I mean, this is interesting. How's your knight doing? Is this a perpetual? "13 wins, 5 draws, and 4 losses." 4 losses. I only remembered 3. Down to the last 3. It's past closing time. Wait, can I play for a win here? Should. Playing for a win. Always play for mate. My knight is hanging, Mr. Coffee. Don't like you anymore. But you don't have any more checks. I wouldn't be surprised if that king h5 move was just death for black. What's the textbook draw? Damn, Balkus missed us again. Owl, please state draw reason. Guys, thanks for joining and supporting the stream. Mr. Slowhand donated 2,000 bits this week before crushing me with bullet chess. Blobix, good to see you, with 1,000 this week. We had 3. I thought you did. Damn, I thought you didn't have a check. 3 subscriber donations. 3 subscriptions. I'm getting a little bit loopy. Subscriber, he donated 3 subscribers. This doesn't feel as matey as the other. Matey! King on h5 was a little less comfortable. What an effort by Mr. Coffee. What happened to Nefedov? He resigned? Did Nefedov resign? Really? Why did Nefedov resign? It was still interesting. Are you serious? I didn't think it was that clear. He offered me 2 draws. He was lost, poor guy. He was hoping I would play c3 so bad that he could taste it. Alright, I could sack my knight here. Damn it, Mr. Coffee, why do you have to keep finding moves? Can't believe this. Queen takes c2, queen b4 check, king d3. And that pawn has to queen, no? It has to queen. There's no way that's not queening on the 7th rank. Oh, look at this move. The blocker. Wait. No, I insist. I insist. There's also a check. No, you can't play rook e5 now. I let you know when it's a draw. Last 2 games. Who shall be last? King d5? Wait, I can play king d5 now? Do I want to do that? What's wrong with king d5 again? It's weird. I'd rather not lose a knight if I don't have to. Right? In the vacuum, we'd rather not lose a knight, right? Given the opportunity to not lose a knight, I think I'll prefer that. So he finds the defense, but playing for the win, the moral victory. It's looking kind of limited. Our winning chances feeling kind of limited here. Going for it. I don't know what I'm going for. Okay, king f2, rook f1 check, king e3, rook e1 check, and he's still holding. King e2, rook e... No, that's not how it works. Go for it. We have a better pawn structure. I have a better structural advantage. 1 pawn island against 2. Magnified down to very limited number of pawns. Mr. Coffee has seen better days. He was really putting up a lot of resistance here, but it looks kind of grim now. Grimm's fairy tales. The fairy tales are running dry. Like everything is winning now. It's a good square. I like my queens centralized. So we got 14 wins, 5 draws, 4 losses. Those losses were painful. Now what? Everybody's happy. Okay. Hisidna's still thinking. He's down to a minute. Rook b6. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Guess we have f5. Then I get mated, or you get mated, or both. Because I can still get mated here. It's probably a draw. I don't think the check helps so much. Yeah. I could get mated next move. Maybe I do. Mr. Coffee. You've been a bad boy. Keep harassing me. Damn it. Just not giving up. Yeah, it's a draw. Whatever. He's got the mate here with rook c6. It looks like the game with his signals will be a draw. Draw. Unless I get mated. But it should have been a draw. All the way. Asterbate, no fight today. You got your rook trapped. You've played that before. We both lost with a check Benoni, so don't feel bad. I also lost my check Benoni brilliantly. That's the other game I lost against Ayeste. Trying to avoid his annoying, boring repertoire with the London system. Quite the pawn break and piece sacrifice. Ayeste seemed to have improved like a lot. Mate. The last two games. So this tournament lasted 3 hours and 15 minutes. A little bit more. Not a lot of choices. We have to take a repetition. I guess everything wins now. Oh, you got another check there. Last one. But I think the game with Hissinus was a draw. He had something early in the end game, very early on. I thought I saw something. He was up a pawn. But I don't think I was ever winning, or even close, even better. At the end there, it was an illusion. Juicebox Wizard, good to see you. I don't know what's up. I've been very tired tonight. This was a tough day. I need to get more exercise. I'm try to get a walk in every day. The last of the Mohicans. Well, I could have checked. Stalemate. Mr. Coffee, have you ever had the last game in one of these simuls? I don't think he ever had the last game. The last of the Mohicans. Okay, thank you. So, final result. It was 15 wins, 6 draws, 4 losses. Pretty standard. Hopefully nobody dropped out at the beginning. We didn't have dropouts, which was good. Everybody was cool about that. We had a couple dropouts a little bit later on. Zebra GM. But no really blatant ones. Owl didn't want to play. Thanks for the donation. 201. Before I have to go, let me just take a minute to look at 1 or 2 games. Yeah, what was like interesting at the end? Nefedov lost. That was a funny end game. Funny haha. He offered me 2 draws. He's very tricky here. Offered a draw a minute ago. He was lost all the way. That is, it's a good illustration of bishop versus knight. See, he's hoping for c3 check, in which it's like an instant draw, but I'm not going to do that. Probably lost position. Instructive. What else? Guys, thanks for supporting the stream. We're going to be back with Mr. Slowhand with an awesome game. Back with Blitz and Rapid Challenges tomorrow. Mr. Slowhand with an insane game. Look at this. So this is theory, apparently. Yeah, I didn't know what to play here. I'm out of book. F4, stopping 95. Queen E2 wasn't bad either, but H3 is a mistake, apparently. This is just an amazing move. B5. Check this out. B4. And it gets even funner. To be grammatically correct, it gets even funner. And I'm just barely holding on if I play like a computer here, according to the engine. That's ridiculous. Other games, Thomas Reinson. Not as sure about this one. This is a lot messier, but wasn't like I was lost in the opening. I was apparently better, but not easy to play with my king in the center, and I never sorted it out. Just too hesitant. It optically looks active, but easier to play for black, actually. Thought you played on a high level. Apparently I did gain an advantage at this game, but I didn't find it. I thought about rook h4, but it felt like a one-move cheapo. I didn't know what it does. Like, if king h8, what am I going to do? Apparently I had something here. This was beyond me, finding this. Knight e4 and queen c3 with a double attack and discovery. So that's cool. It was a good game, though. I thought you played well. You know. What else? We lost some others. We won some. We got some easy victories. The game with someone on sound was ridiculous. He's so strong. Man, he just took over at one point. I'm so psyched out. So this was like the key position where I started to use time, and I didn't know what to do. I blundered here. Because when you play queen d8, I play bishop e1. When I played e5, I thought I had something. I just lost the game. I just forgot. I mean, the queen is coming to h6. Queen d3 and then e5. It didn't occur to me to play that first. I just completely forgot his queen is defending h7. This is a very complex position with extremely dynamic pawn formations, and I have to be extremely precise. But preciseness is not really conducive to this time limit. Great save in the opening. Someone on sound. How did I let you get out of this? Why is this okay for me? The stockfish is thinking I was better. Why? I can take with the e pawn. Yeah, I mean it's much clearer in retrospect. I thought, okay, I'll take toward the center. This was a better diagonal. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, I almost took that way at first and then changed my mind for some reason. That was a good game too, I thought. Last mention amongst the interesting games of the simul, we lost also against Pi Day. That game bothered me a lot. No, Ayeste. I get those guys confused. Six letter names. He made one blunder. No other mistakes. So this is a theoretical novelty, f4 here. Jonathan Parker, nobody good has played this position before, but f4 is the number one move of the engine. It's anti-positional because you're attacking the head of the pawn chain. So none of those players played this thinking it was a mistake. I don't see it though. Computer says f4 is good and then it says it's not good. Total misevaluation. Wow. Queen f4, knight g6, queen g3. It's not a misevaluation. It just, the evaluation just keeps swinging back and forth. Well, he played perfectly and I'm just worse. So he just improved on theory and then gets e5. This is a perfect game. Except for the next move, the engine says. So you missed bishop h7 the first time. That's your only mistake. That's what I asked after the game. I mean, during the game, I said, why didn't he have bishop h7 before? And it is his only mistake. Not playing bishop h7 immediately. So now I could have played f6 and survived. A few moves anyway. Nah, that's brutal. I don't play this opening, so I don't know, but you've actually invented over the board in a simul a new, very strong line, it looks like. I guess I have to play knight g6, allow white to play f5. That doesn't look pleasant, though. Maybe you could play knight d7 or something. In any case, white seems better. Major improvement over whatever 4 games of theory there is here. All right, guys, I gotta go. It's actually not the Czech Benoni. It's the whatever it is, old Benoni or something like that. Dvoretsky played this against me in the Blitz game. It's not very common. Igor has a game. He beat Olga Sigalchik in 2000. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Friday is later in the week. This is from the Macro Panda. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm a little confused. Thanks everybody for watching. From the Pandas and myself, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Stay safe, everybody. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.